Hi students! Today we are going to talk about how to solve multiplication problems using area models. Here are some important words you'll need to know. Factors, the numbers multiplied to find the product. Product, the answer to a multiplication problem. Partial product, the answer to part of the multiplication problem. Area, the amount of the surface inside a rectangle. We have seen an array that can be made with dots to show multiplication. We can count each side of the array and then multiply to find the answer. 3 times 4 is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What do we do when we are multiplying numbers that are too big to count quickly? We are going to work on a way to multiply 2- and 3-digit numbers. I want you to work along with me as we go through this process together. Here is the problem 6 times 75. What if we arrange the problem like this, with the big number separated into tens and ones? We can multiply each part. 6 times 70 equals 420, and 6 times 5 equals 30. Then we can add each part together. 420 plus 30 equals 450. So the answer to 6 times 75 equals 450. Let's try this with 2-digit factors. Let's try the problem 34 times 68. We can break 34 into 3 tens, or 30, and 4 ones, or 4, and 60 into 6 tens, or 60, and 8 ones. Here's the problem again. 34 times 68. How should we set up the area model? We draw the rectangle a little wider this time because we have tens and ones on both sides, making lines to separate the tens and ones. On one side, we put 3 groups of 10 or 30, and underneath it, the 4 ones, 34. On the other side, we write 60 for 6 groups of 10, and next to it 8 for 8 ones. Now we can multiply each part. 30 times 60 equals 18, and 2 zeros is 1800. 4 times 60 equals 24, and 1, 240. Next, we multiply 30 times 8, which also equals 240. Finally, we multiply 8 times 4, which equals 32. Now we add each of the partial products. Make sure you line the numbers up carefully. 1800, 240, 240, and 32. 2 in the ones column, 11 in the tens column, regroup the 1, 13, 1, 2,312. So the product for 34 times 68 is 2,312. Well done. You did a great job with the last problem. Let's try an example with 3 digits. 417 can be broken into 4 hundredths, 110, and 7 ones. And 75 can be broken into 7 tenths, or 70, and 5 ones. How should we draw the area model this time? One side should be long because we have a number in the hundreds. Draw a line for the 4 hundredths, 110, and 7 ones. And label each piece. Then on the side, draw a line for the 7 tens and 5 ones and label them. Now let's continue. Multiply 400 times 70. 4 times 7 is 28, and 3 zeros is 28,000. Next, multiply 400 times 5. 4 times 5 equals 20, and 2 zeros is 2,000. The next part is 70 times 10, which is 700. And underneath that, 10 times 5, which equals 50. Seventy times 7 equals 490. And last, 7 times 5 equals 35. Now there are a lot of partial products here. Let's add them in sections. 28,000 plus 2,000 is 30,000. 700 plus 50 equals 750. $490 plus 35 equals 525. Then we add 30,000, 750, and 525. So the product for this is 31,000. $275. 417 plus times 75 equals 31,275. Wow, that's a pretty big number. So we've completed 3 multiplication problems using the area model. I want you to try one on your own. You can listen to and watch this video again and pause it where you need to so you can review how to use this strategy. Keep it up. You are doing great.